Hey everyone, my name is Joe, and in this tutorial I want to show you how to create the conditional formatting in your Google spreadsheets so that the conditional formatting spreads across the entire row, kind of like what I've got here. Um, just let me delete this out or show you how to get to the conditional formatting. So there's two ways. You can go to Format and then Conditional Formatting and click there, or you can click on a particular cell and then right click and then come down to the bottom and then go to conditional formatting like that. So let me erase this so I can show you through the entire process. As you can see, I've got a spreadsheet here. It's got some just general information, names, phone numbers, addresses, and then a dollar amount. Let's say they're purchasing something. I don't know. At any rate, you've got a set of data and you want to look at you want to highlight certain rows that have certain types of data in them. Uh, so what you do is you come over here and you click on add another row, and you want to come down here to custom formula, because this is the only way that you can get in that entire row in there. And then you need to apply this to a range. And initially you may think that you want to select maybe an entire column. And you would be right if you wanted to highlight the cells in that one particular column only. But in this case, we want to do the entire row. So what we want to do is select columns A through J and say, OK. Now, let's say we want to see everything that is above $50, every row that has a value above $50. And so here in our custom formula, we're going to type enter and then $, capital J, 1 is greater than 50, and hit enter. And so there you go. That's how you can put rows or highlight the entire row of data based on a particular type of information. Um, Now, one thing that I like to do, you may or may not want to, is you see how this first row with all the headers is also highlighted, and that's because there is a value here, and I'm not exactly sure how the Google Sheets looks at this, but it says that this is over 50. And we can unhighlight that by changing our range that we're going to be looking at, and we can say from A2 through J is what we want to look at. But watch when I hit enter, so I'm hitting it now, see how everything shifted? It shifted down by 1. Um, and so what's actually happening is it's saying here, this is the range that we want to affect the conditional formatting. But down here in the custom formula, you're still telling it that you want it to start looking at row row 1. And so it's actually going to start there. So you need to make an adjustment here and change this to row 2. And then that resets to the proper format. All right. And so you can change this anyway. It doesn't have to be just be on the dollar amounts. Or you can even look at, less than 50. Um, and then you can also say, well, what if I want to see by states? You can certainly do that too. You need to change your column, right? So the states are in column H. So we'll come over here to and change J to H. And then we want to say is equal to, let's say, South Dakota. And we probably need to put single quotes in here so it recognizes that as a string. No, maybe double quotes. There we go, double quotes is what it is. All right, and so that should pull up a few. There's a second one. Is there a third? Yep, there sure is. So now you can pull that up just that easy. So when you're looking at strings, it's got to be surrounded by a double quotes. And with these custom formulas, it looks a little weird, but it always starts with an equal sign, and then you look at your formula. Um, I know it looks weird, but this is the way that they do it. So there you go. This is how you can highlight, conditional format an entire row of data based on a value. And if you could even do something like this if you wanted to, if you didn't want to um, there we go. If you didn't want to highlight their names, just the rest of their information, you could do that as well. All right. So you guys have a great day.